Out there, folks. This is Ben Lott. Welcome to the Blot Spot. Glad to have you here. We're going to play some Marvel Snap. I believe the drops have ended, so hopefully you got your free rewards from this weekend of watching and playing some Marvel Snap. But that has now ended, and I think now it's time to just see what we can do about completing this doggone climb to infinite. However, well, let's do that first. Let's just see if I can do that. I do have a thing that I do every single Friday. I usually do it off stream because I haven't been streaming that much on Fridays, but this particular Friday, I am actually streaming for my lunch hour, and I could do some of this on stream. It's just I'm worried that it's going to affect my rankings. So let me talk quickly about what I do every Friday. So, every Friday, when these missions come out, these weekend missions come out, I have begun an experiment of testing how good Marvel Snap's auto deck builder is for new cards. And so every Friday, when it's time, I will build a deck that's just called Weekend and put today's date. Oops, sorry guys. Whoa, change views and stuff. I hit my hotkeys there. Sorry about that. Bounced all over the place. So, the way that this is going to work is I'll put in the cards that are for the weekend missions, and then I'll just have it auto build a deck and fill in the rest of the slots, and I'll see if I can win games with this particular deck. And basically I'll see how many games does it take for me to complete the missions, win 8 games, and what is my cube rate for those 8 games. You know what? It's a fun thing that I do, and I've always kind of wanted to be a thing that I do on stream. It's just streaming on every Friday is just not something I can do. I just realized that says 2689. Wow, it is a weird year, 2689, 2026. There we go. So we're going to try this. We will try this. This deck looks interesting. I'm not 100% sure why we have so many ones in a Thanos deck when we've already got all the stones, but I guess we're just trying to load lanes in Sabanur, but we're very low on things to pull out with Lockjaw and Sabanur, but let's just see what happens and have some fun. See how many games it takes us to get 8 wins with the weekend auto deck. Can we do it in my 1 hour lunch? That is the question.
Destiny will arrive.
And we've got Ace, who may look like a bot, but they definitely aren't. Ace is a player that I have played against many times. Interesting. You always put Power Stone in Onslaught Citadel just on the off chance you do activate Thanos. Good thing we had priority. Okay, they can have the Mind Stone once we have the 2 draws. Okay, good to know. This is some kind of call it? Holodeck, probably? Was this a Star-Lord holodeck? They're sporting the Star-Lord avatar, so that makes me think this is the Star-Lord holodeck. Yuck. And we don't even have any tech in this auto deck. Well, that stinks. Oh, that really stinks. That means that Juggernaut cannot pull off his ability at all. Oops. Oh, that's okay. They're not running like Shang-Chi or anything. So dumb that worked. Alright, fair enough.
Victory!
They don't have enough energy because they had to spend 5 on Blink, so they only got 2 extra energy from Star-Lord, so they don't have enough to do the MODOK Hela. So that is a win for us.
The universe shall be
And we
set
got
right.
Voyage 40. Oh no, you gotta play the Mind Stone early if you get it, just to get all those stones. Ant-Man? Throw that down. You know what? I'm fine with getting a free card dropped on the board. Might mess up their synergy a little. All these are fine for us. Yep. That works. Seriously, they got Mr. Fantastic in mid. Wow. This isn't a bot, is it? No, I don't think so. I think that's fair. Sacrificing the Soul Stone to draw a couple. Just looks like a basic Spectrum deck. Really like the Thing first steps in mid. I almost feel like I want to snap here. That's how much I like the Thing first steps in mid.
Oh, snap!
Let's do it.
I Iron Man.
I really think that thing first steps can wreak some havoc. Sorry, this is what one of the disadvantages of snapping on my lunch is every once in a while I get a message from someone from work. Well, our opponent's not doing anything anyway, so what's the difference? I might as well just go back to work at this point. Opponent's just sitting on it.
I am Iron Man.
Oh boy. I hope he hits Moonstone. Or Mr. Fantastic, but Moonstone's a good hit.
Victory.
Thank you, thing. Did anybody check out these extensive notes that Marvel Snap posted? Apparently there's some really long notes that they posted in the Discord. If you're interested, I can read some of these while I'm on stream here. This is crazy how much detail there is on this. Let's look. Let's look. "2026, and we want to share where we're headed this year. It starts with strengthening the game's foundation, like the future foundation. Marvel Snap's core systems are overdue for some work under the hood, and this is the year we do it. Our goal is simple: build a more stable, more responsive, and more efficient game with fewer crashes." Whoa. Well, that's like huge if they can pull that off. Fewer bugs, and more room to build a bright future full of bigger and better stuff for you to enjoy.
Hello! Can you understand me?
2025's big pivot. If you were around last January, you probably remember the US downtime, aka the snapping. That was a turning point for us. We realized that if we wanted the great power of supporting Snap in the community for years to come, we had to take on the great responsibility of publishing the game ourselves. We got a lot of, okay, but what's, okay, yeah. It wasn't only publishing work. Well, last year we added around 100 new cards. Wow. We learned a few big things. Players want new gameplay, whether it's weird rules and limited time modes or brand new mechanics. Players are hungry for things that feel fresh, not just slightly different numbers. Interesting. Making a totally new archetype is harder now. The card pool is bigger, blah blah blah. So if a new card is supposed to create a whole new deck type, the bar is higher than it used to be. Returning characters hit best when they hit different. They land when there's a clear hook or gameplay twist that makes you go, oh, that's cool. See, returning characters for me are always a negative. It's always a net negative in my opinion. But maybe that's just me. It says on the game mode side, we made a big jump. Yeah. We also added event premium passes, so limited time game modes can continue to grow. Card acquisition better with room to grow. I would say people are feeling that who aren't spoiled like me by being collection complete. Alright, let's keep going. New year, new focus. Let's see what more this has to say. As I am half playing game, half reading. I don't know if this is interesting for you all. If you'd rather I just stop, feel free to comment. I'm happy to just stop, but for now, I'm interested in seeing what they have to say. Snap has a strong content rhythm right now. Monthly, yeah. But for 2026, our main focus is making the core foundation of the game even stronger. We're upgrading our systems and tools so future updates are easier to build and smoother to play. Think of Snap like a house. All the features you see are the rooms, but the foundation wiring and plumbing, that's the code and internal systems. When the underlying infrastructure is modern and well organized, it makes updates and remodels easier and of higher quality. Brew. Move fast to get Snap into your hands, blah blah blah. Even though you won't see tech deck cleanup as a flashy feature, you'll feel it when you play. Here's what we expect this work to improve. Okay, they actually have a list. Core system upgrades. Fewer performance issues and crashes. Hallelujah. Better memory efficiency. Well, I mean, that's always good. More room for new card mechanics. Okay, that's fine. More room for new game modes. I mean, we all want more game modes, I think. There's no reason to deny that. It's fun. Easier reruns of limited time modes and events. Okay, I didn't realize that was difficult for them, but okay. Faster bug fixes without needing a client update, please. I'd love to see Spider-Ham working. And fewer recurring, didn't we already fix this? Bugs. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a reasonable thing. So right now, I'm feeling all of this. All this sounds good. Something objectively new. This month, in the X-Men Origins and Paco season, we introduced Objective. Okay, yeah. Not that exciting to me so far, but definitely has a framework where they could do some fun stuff with it in the future. Like with Objective, we want to keep stretching Snap into new gameplay territory, and we don't just mean here's a shiny new keyword. That's only part of it. We also want to give some overlooked strategies their moment and let decks that have been on the sidelines get a real chance to shine. Always a welcome thing. Don't see any reason to complain about that. All right. We also want to have more fun with character takes. Instead of always going with the most obvious Marvel's greatest hits interpretation, can we do something a little unexpected, a little more, oh, that's clever? Weird. Season, same rhythm, fresh new twists, new game modes? Question mark? We've got a fun year lined up. Ooh, crazy. While we're not spoiling everything yet, here are the season names we can share right now. Oh, I gotta read this, because I gotta see if there's any chance some of my favorite characters are finally going to make it into Snap. It's something I've been dying to see for a while. Let's see. April. Ooh. That's bad. That is epically bad for us.
It's clobbering time! It's clobbering time!
And we lose because Insabanor can't transform because he's replaced instead of transforming. I wish he said transform. It's like they've made so... It does say transform. Now hang on a second. How is it that polymorph and stuff like that and Cersei work on Stardust, but Insabanor doesn't? Oh, he might have worked. I lost a card because of thing. Durr. Oh boy. Okay. April, X-Men, End of Days. I'm always up for X-Men. May, Daredevil, Crimson Twilight. Okay. We'll probably get another Daredevil card. I don't like redos of cards, in case you don't see that. June, Marvel Beach Bash. Okay. Sure. Could be some fun variants at least. July, Spider-Man Brand New Day. Another whole Spider-Man season? Really? Okay. I mean, I know he's Marvel's bread and butter a little bit. August, Fractured Frontier. Don't know what that's going to be. September, Axis Inversion. No clue what that's about. October, Zombies vs. Vampires. Oh, well, we may get more Horde cards after all. November, Defenders of Avalon. Okay, so Black Knight stuff and whatnot. And December, Avengers Doomsday. Names are not final. Season setup's not changing. Don't want limited time modes to feel repetitive. Every now and then we'll tweak the rules on existing modes with small changes that'll keep them fresh without reinventing the wheel. I mean, that's always interesting.
All systems go.
Too early to get specific, but we're working on new game modes, including one that people have been very loud about wanting, draft mode. I mean, if they get us draft mode, I will be the happiest Marvel Snap player in the world. Like, no joke. I would love it. I would genuinely love it. Big difference with these is they're built around new deck building rules that haven't been possible in Snap before. We're also working on both revamps of existing features as well as brand new ones that we'll share more about when they're closer to being ready. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, I should have retreated. Oh man, I should have retreated.
It's clobbering time!
Got beat by 14 points on the left? Well, only 6. But it still got beat. I'm reading these notes. Sorry. For the preview of Tuesday's patch notes, we'll be adding value back to weekly Alliance rewards. Thank you. Thank you. After making changes late last year to Alliance rewards, we've heard player feedback loud and clear. Premium mystery variants will be added back to the Alliance reward rotation. Thank you.
Right.
I mean, I'll do the Alliance stuff just to get the 500 credits, but give us a little more. I mean, we're taking time to do this stuff. I don't know. That's all we're teasing for now, but we'll share more later this year. Also, thank you, shout out, Marvel Snap creators and Snap communities on Discord, Reddit, and everywhere players discuss the game. Feedback, dedication, takes, and ideas, even when they're blunt, genuinely help the game get better. I think that's a true statement. I think people have a lot of loud opinions, but they come from a place of, I want to love this game. To everyone playing and reading this, none of this works without you, the feedback you share, the things you love, and the things you don't all shape the future. We're building it together. So that's the message from Marvel Snap. I kind of skimmed through some parts. I read the rest. It was interesting. I don't know, as I should have read through that whole thing. I'm sorry if anyone was listening and got bored by that, but I found it interesting. Alrighty. What are we gonna do here?
Opponent snapped!
I mean, I genuinely have no idea what they're gonna play, so I don't know whether I should run or not. They're gonna play a Mr. Negative deck, which could be just about anything. Zola Agor. Well, if we had one more energy, I could Fin Fang Foom that baby, but I don't. Don't have that energy. Oh boy. Like literally anything I put back in my deck is a negative. Putting it back in my deck puts it at risk. Yeah, I just retreat later. There's no world in which we win a game here.
Escaped!
Can't stand a negative deck like that. Okay. So, the weekend auto deck still struggling. We're at a grand total of 2 wins so far. 2 for
shall be
6.
set right.
Who will be the baby of the year? Interesting. Oh, but that's gonna cause me a headache, isn't it? Wow. That's so bad. Holy cow. So bad.
Victory!
Good to know. Good to know. Got 3 wins. Oh, that
The universe shall be set right.
the opponent. Powered by pyramids. What are you gonna take? Let's go. And their Cosmic Ghost Rider. I guess I don't want to close down that lane because getting back a 8 power Iska feels real good. Come on, Mind Stone. Rod. Come on, Mind Stone. Well, that's something at least. Guess we're not getting our Iska back. Go for it. Their Iska's very insignificant, so we're playing purely on tiebreaker here.
Doom rules all.
We're up by 8.
It's clobbering
Yes.
time.
All right. Come on. It's frozen. I'm clicking the button. There we go. All right. Well, we finished half the weekend missions, but we have to get 8 wins. This is our goal: is to take the auto deck that's created when you just put Juggernaut, put the week card and the season card into one deck, and see how long it takes to get 8 wins. So we have now hit. I think we're now 4 and 4.
Universe shall be set right.
Yeah, we're 4 and 4. We still minus 2 cubes, but we're cruising. We're on our way now. That feels so awkward. I mean, the whole point of Mockingbird is I don't want to play her when it's just. Well, I like that location. That's good for my stones. And I like that location. I do not like this deck I'm playing against, though. I am not a fan of this whole Phantom X thing. He put in Sabanur there because him becoming the Celestial's Chosen makes him a card that didn't start. It makes him a created card, I think. Yeah, but no. Interesting. That's fine. That. I don't want to swap out thing first steps. We'll do that, that, and that. No. Let's put the Soul Stone over here, because we're still going to swap out Nico. We're still going to swap out something on Project Pegasus with Savanor, so I think it's worth it. The objective is actually really nice because it's going to swap out after his Phantom X happens, and therefore we'll get a clean card. Hey, who knows? We might get a Fin Fang Foom out of there. For all we know. Okay, we just gotta hope that Gambit doesn't hit something we need. Oh, he's not playing a Gambit. That was a smart play, because now our thing can't kill him. Okay, here we go. What are we gonna get? Hinswine Sabanur is a bad card. There's just no reliability to it whatsoever. Can't guarantee it's going to pull something good. It just pulls a card. And just pulling a card randomly is not always a great thing.
Destiny will arrive.
Okay. That's not what it is. down there. I don't care about those that one move much. Why is it when I don't care that much about cards I put in Danger Room, they don't get destroyed? You gotta snap. This feels really powerful right now.
Victory.
Hey. Another win. We're getting close. 5 wins.
Destiny will arrive.
Okay, King of Kings.
Wrong place, buddy.
Needs to play something bigger than 9 there on the last turn. Or I can just play my Iska there. No, because theirs will scale up bigger.
Opponent snapped.
Play my Iska there. Snap them back. See what happens. So our Iska comes out after their Iska. It does give us the lead in the lane, but they'll fire theirs, and then ours will fire, and we'll win the lane again. I could use the 8 cubes, King of Kings. Let's do this.
Victory.
Scared them away. I mean, I would have loved to have gotten the 8 cubes, but whatever. Take two. We're 2 wins away from completing the weekend missions with auto deck. Despite how bad Marvel Snap's auto deck builder can sometimes be, it seems to have built something that at least is moderately winnable. Okay. Full Mega Man. It's a fun username. So we have to watch out for Galactus on the right. And then we have to make sure that we protect against Galactus in mid. So we're going to activate Lockjaw now for that. Then we're going to drop that there.
Opponent snapped.
Hang on. Turning off Bifrost feels real good though. Let's see how this works and see if we survive.
We are Venom.
They're gonna Zola, aren't they? Okay. That's fine. They can have 2 cubes.
Escaped.
Got a whole bunch of text. Okay, I got a few more games in me, at most.
The universe shall
I
be
really
set
want to get this
right.
auto deck, this weekend mission thing done. Check the stats on the auto deck once we're done. It's definitely giving me neg cubes, but that makes sense because Insabanur is such a bad card. Right now we're 6 and 6, but only minus 3 cubes, so that's not bad. That's not gonna cut it. That will cut it. So I guess we snap because we're gonna get a Wiccan, a free Wiccan to pop off. Alright, we'll take a free cube. Because that's 1 more win. One more win within Sabanur in the auto deck. Sunflash is our
Destiny
opponent.
will arrive.
Can we beat you, Sunflash? Would you give us a free win? Weirdly, I'm going to keep Power Stone out of there just in case I want to use the doubling of Power Stone. I think Hawkeye Kate Bishop is better over in Black Vortex.
We are the future.
I like that Magneto. Okay. Sunflash is playing Dazzler, which seems like a unusual pull, but I'll take it. If he doesn't activate his objective before turn 5, he could be a 211. So we just need to make sure his ability doesn't activate before turn 5. Do it on turn 5 or 6. Oh, that's not good for us. We may have to change that location. Okay, come on. Reality Stone. It's not something we can afford. Thank you, Reality Stone, for showing up just in time. Oh, let's take a shot. Let's see what fun thing we can do. I'm sure we're gonna lose, but... Oh, we're gonna lose so bad. We won one lane. Look at that. We almost won a lane. We're only 5 away from winning a second lane. Come on. One more win before I'm out of time. One more win.
Destiny will arrive.
Super Rectroid. It's never lucky.
This land is always changing.
Hang on, I gotta change up this play. I forgot. Link for end of game. In case they don't like Goliath me. Then we'll go like that. And like that. No. That. 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 We'll see. Let's see what happens. I like just seeing what happens sometimes. Even if it is reckless and dumb. Well, nothing's gonna happen because Insabanor is not gonna activate because of Negasonic. We are so dead. Let's see what happens. We lose badly. That's what happens. We lose very, very badly. Come on, man. I got like 5 minutes at most I can still stream, and I cannot get this last win. I'm just trying to complete the weekend missions with this auto deck.
The universe shall be set right.
Five stones. Visible. Oh my. Well, I don't like that one either. Oh boy. It'll be a rock, yeah. But hey, I removed one rock from my draw. That's at least something. I'm missing the time stone. That's interesting to me. I didn't even notice. I didn't even register the fact. There's literally nothing in this deck that gives you enough energy to play Fin Fang Fu.
Wakanda forever!
It's literally in there for one reason and one reason only. So it can get swapped in when you play something else. Sure, I lose this, but he at least has to wait until next turn to play as Zola, so who knows what could happen.
Wakanda forever!
Uh, 31. We go up to. We only go up to 30. Seriously lose by one flipping point. I have no way of changing that. Yeah, I see no logical way of changing that. Oh well, let's just lose one cube. There's no reason to hang around and lose two.
Escaped.
I mean, there's just so many ways he beats us there. And if he doesn't play the Zola, we would have lost because of that too, because we weren't winning any other lane. Okay, Muffin. We need a win here.
Destiny will arrive.
Do this. Time destroys Thanos, though. Stupid shadow. Ninja. Oh, let's just put down Juggernaut. Abu is an interesting playing a Moon Dragon deck. It's not something I would expect to see. I'll take the +1 max energy, especially in a deck where I'm playing Fin Fang Foom.
Oh, snap. It's clobbering time.
Feeling this one right now. I don't see a win line for him. Other than Muffin. Yep,
Victory.
that does it. That puts an end to them. And puts an end, unfortunately, to my stream. So, final results, folks. Again, just so you understand what I did, and I will do this any Friday I'm able to stream. I will do it live on stream. I built an auto deck. I'm testing the game's auto deck builder by putting in the card of the month and the card of the week, and just letting it build the rest of the deck and playing until I get 8 wins and see how that goes. So it took me 17 games to get 8 wins, and I lost 6 cubes, so I negative 0.135 net. Now that is not a surprise to me. By the way, I did not choose Iska. Iska was part of the auto deck generation. So that shows you just how weak these two cards are. I do not think building a deck around either of these two cards is a good idea. Fingers crossed, next weekend I do not have a similar result, but we will see. There's no way to tell. Just to give you an idea of past weeks when I've done the same thing, Let me find the last weekend deck I have. Good grief, so many bad decks. So many tweak decks. Holy smokes. So like that was last weekend. February 28th. When we were testing Jack Flag, that went well. But because of Star-Lord deck. So the net cubes was way better. And the week before that, just continuing the look back, just before I sign off, last weekend, or the weekend before that, when we were testing Kraglin, it, it worked. It was an auto deck that was a Galactus deck. So Star-Lord plus Kraglin, it's a bust. It was a good deck. I won 8 out of 15 games plus 6 cubes. So that was a solid deck. So these auto deck builders they can slowly get better over the month because they start to learn what to build into the month season pass card. This one got a whole. This was all busted this weekend just because that weekend uh, I had some technical difficulties and Untapped wasn't properly tracking my progress. But let's go all the way back to this weekend when the season pass card was still Star-Lord, but the card of the week was Moondragon. Again, positive 6 cubes. So there's some interesting things, some cool stuff. I'm always interested in seeing how the auto deck builder thinks, and that's some of the results I've had in the past. But this weekend, not so good, and I have a feeling every Friday is going to be a bit of a slog while I'm trying out N7 So anyways, thanks everyone who decided to watch the stream today and enjoy a little lunchtime snapping. I appreciate you stopping by the Blot Spot. It is always a pleasure to see you guys here. And hang on for a second. I'm going to raid into another stream, someone else who's playing Marvel Snap, so you can enjoy a little more gameplay if you're interested. Thanks, and take care of yourselves.